Each evening, everyone. Yung title nung session natin today. The place for leadership, leading where you are now. So, before we officially dive pala into today's session, no, I want to say congratulations then to each of you, the four of your journey and no, whether you have been with us since the start of this journey or you have just joined recently, if today lang yung first day mo, you are now part of something bigger toward leadership. For those who have been with us from the very beginning, no, from day one or yung from the orientation, you know the ups and downs, the learning, the moments that challenge you. And for those who just joined, welcome to this journey. And don't worry, no, if paano mo siya sinimulan, hayaan mo na yon. What will truly matters is how you will finish this journey. So let's step into this session with energy, curiosity, and the mindset of leaders who are ready to make an impact right where we are. So when we talk about the place for leadership, we are not talking about a physical place, but the space each of us occupies in our current role, our current team, and our current influence. So when we talk about the place for leadership, we're not talking about a physical place, but the space each of us occupies in our current role, our current team, and our current influence. So this means the place for leadership is wherever you are right now. So many times we think leadership begins the day we're given a title, a role, or a position, but real leadership begins much earlier. It begins the moment we decide to take responsibility, when we choose to step up even if no one told us to. So because leadership is not about position, it's about posture. So posture, it's more about the attitude, presence, and mindset we convey to others. It's about the way we carry ourselves, the choices we make, and the influence we create right where we are. Each of us in our current place has the ability to lead, whether it's in our workplace, in our community, or even at home. You can make a difference no matter where you are. No? You can be a leader no matter where you are. And leadership isn't defined by a job title. It's defined by the values we live out every day, our influence on others, the initiative we take when something needs to be done, and the integrity we show when no one is watching. That's what makes people follow, not the badge, not the title, but the character of the person. 'Di ba, you don't need naman to show yung title mo para sumunod sa'yo yung mga follower or yung member mo. Hindi mo naman kailangan dalahin lagi yung certificate mo, no, na may nakalagay kung ano na ba yung position mo, kung whatever your title. But anong kailangan mo? You just have the character, and that will make people follow you. So example, parang a team member, eto who steps up to resolve a conflict. Siya yung nag-lead, di ba? Parang sa isang group na may nangyaring something. So if ever merong someone na nag-step up to resolve that, siya yung naging leader sa group na yun. Even at your level, you can model the behavior you want others to follow. And the question for all of us is this: are we willing to lead where we are with what we have starting today? So when we hear the word leadership, ito ulit-ulit na ulit-ulit, parang from day one nakikita, no, we often think of titles, manager, supervisor, director, or partner, but leadership has never been about the title. Leadership is really about influence. How do you impact the people around you? Do they grow because of your presence? It's about mindset. Do you see challenges as obstacles or as opportunities to step up and make a difference? And most importantly, it's about responsibility. Leaders don't wait for someone else to act. They take ownership and lead the way. And if we rethink leadership in this way, we realize it's not reserved for a few people at the top. Every one of us can lead right where we are. So leadership, we realize it's not about titles. It's about influence, mindset, and responsibility. And once we see leadership that way, we also understand that its place isn't limited to a position or a corner office. Leadership is everywhere. It shows up in the choices we make every day, in the way we speak to others, in how we listen and respond, and in the actions we take even when no one is watching. The truth is, leadership doesn't need a stage or spotlight. It lives in the everyday because it's the everyday moments that shape trust, inspire others, and create real impact. Leadership everywhere, no? Where kahit nasaan ka man, no, you can practice leadership talaga. And syempre, mas maganda kasi yung leadership na merong member. No one can lead naman ng sarili niya lang, no? Hindi yun matatawag na leadership. We said leadership isn't about titles, it's about influence, mindset, and responsibility. Ulit-ulit, ulit-ulit tayo dito, no? But where does it actually happen? It starts with the self before we can lead others. So we must first lead ourselves, our habits, our mindset, our integrity. So, kanina no, sinabi ko, hindi yung leadership if ikaw lang yung naandito. But, with leadership, nag-start siya talaga sa sarili. So, from there, it moves to our team. Leadership here means creating trust, encouraging others, and helping people grow together. It then expands to the organization. At this level, leadership is about aligning our actions with a bigger mission and driving meaningful impact beyond just our own role. And finally, it reaches the community because true leadership is not just about what we achieve for ourselves, but about how we use our influence to make a difference in the lives of others. So when we talk about leading where you are now, it's about recognizing that no matter where you stand in these circles, you already have a place to lead. But I believe no lahat naman ata tayo ay nandito. Nag-start tayo sa center. In trivia lang pala no, yung tawag dito sa image na to is yung concentric circles. The word concentric comes from the Latin con, meaning together, and centrum, center, meaning having a common center. So just as concentric circles share one center, true leadership begins with centering the self and then radiate outward to positively influence the wider community. In our work, no, it's normal to spot problems. We are trained for it, diba? We are trained to spot the problems. We see the errors in the numbers, the gaps in the processes, the inconsistencies in reports, sa BIR, mga problem. Sa labas, no? Nakikita natin lahat. Everywhere, no? Parang makikita natin lahat. And sometimes, without noticing, that mindset spills over into how we see our team, our clients, even ourselves. So, parang laging mali yung nakikita mo. So, parang dahil yun nga yung naging practice mo and it's normal for us being in this firm, no? Parang lagi mo siyang habit na kahit merong maganda dun sa paligid, yung problem talaga yung nakita, no? We become really good at pointing out what's wrong. But then we stop there, di ba? Parang sa akin, na ano ko din to, no? It hits the spot din, no? Parang we become really good talaga at pointing out what's wrong. But then we stop there, no? Sinabi lang natin, may mali dito. Parang, ay hindi to maganda. Hanggang dun lang yung sinabi natin. So we are where we are, not to magnify the problems, but to create solutions. And this is an important shift in how we see leadership. Anyone can point out what's wrong, anyone can list the challenges. But leaders, true leaders, are those who act. They are the ones who choose to shine light not on the problems but on the path forward. So, 'di ba? Sila yung anong hina-highlight nila, no? Yung solution, 'di ba? Not the problem. May example lang, no? Parang si M, financial analyst, reviews her team's new reporting system. She immediately points out errors and gaps but doesn't mention what works well. So the result, the team feels discouraged and even si M leaves thinking her only value is spotting mistakes. No, parang naging practice niya talaga na what she will point out is yung mga wrong lang, yung mga mistakes. So, M can bring things to light by shifting from just pointing out errors to framing them as opportunities and progress markers. For example, no, balance the view. Acknowledge what's working well. What's working well first, no? The layout is clear and user-friendly. Bago nating sabihin, ay may wrong spelling. Diba? May ganon. Mga ganon. Sana ganon na yung nagiging practice natin or habit natin. And then reframe problems as opportunities. Instead of this formula is wrong, sasabihin niya, she can say na if we tweak this formula, we'll make the report even more reliable. She can do collaboration, no? Invite her team for a collaboration. Ask, what do you think is the best way to fix this gap? Instead of handling down a list of mistakes. No? Parang, halimbawa, ni-review niya and then sa email, mag-reply siya, list down lang niya lahat ng mistakes dun. And she stops na. Parang wala na siyang sinabi. Pero what she can do is invite collaboration. No? What do you think is the best way to fix this gap? No? Even na-mention niya yung mga mistakes, na andun yung option or yung invitation niya to correct yung mga mistake na yon. And important, no, i-highlight natin yung progress. Remind the team of how far they have come, not just what's missing. This way, we will still use our strength of spotting issues, but in a way that uplifts and empowers rather than discourages. So imagine this, no? Parang you're in the middle of an audit and you spot a serious error in a client's book. You have two options. You could throw up your hands and say, here's the mistake. This is going to be a big problem. Or you could say, here's the issue and here are some steps we can take to fix it and prevent it from happening again. So both people saw the problem, but only one showed leadership. So as future junior leaders, I invite you to think about this. When you step into your roles, will you be the person who only highlights what's broken, or will you be the one who helps build what is possible? Leadership is not about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to act, to take responsibility, and to inspire others to move with you towards solution. The world doesn't need more critics, no? Hindi natin kailangan ng dagdag na problem. What we need is more leaders. Leaders who can transform challenges into opportunities. Leaders who don't just see the problem but become part of the solution. That's the kind of leadership that will define not only your future but the future of the teams, our team, the organizations, and even the communities that we will serve. Too often, we wait for the perfect conditions to lead. But leadership isn't about finding a better place. It's about making the place you're in better. Diba? Parang you don't need naman talaga na hanapin yung magandang company or a better place. But you have to make the place you're in better. Kung nasaan ka doon, make it better. And it doesn't always take grand gestures. It can be as simple as encouraging a teammate, offering a solution, or being consistent with your values. Those small steps create change. And before long, the space around you is greener because you were there. So, another challenge, no? Another challenge for you as the future junior leaders. Don't wait for the ideal place to lead. Lead where you are and make that place better because you are there. Di ba mas maganda eh, parang naging maganda yung ano, di ba? Nag-improve kasi naandun ka eh. So we've just seen that leadership isn't about waiting for greener pastures. It's about making the ground you are standing on better, step by step. But let's be honest, no? Even if we believe that, it's not always easy to live it out. There are barriers that hold us back from leading where we are. And if we don't recognize them, if we don't face them, they can quietly stop us from stepping up. So let's talk about some of the most common barriers we face as leaders. So one of the biggest barriers is fear of failure. We hesitate to lead because we are afraid of making mistakes or being judged. But the truth is, failure isn't the opposite of leadership. It's the process that shapes us into better leaders. So every great leader you admire has failed at some point. Totoo yan, di ba? wala namang nagkukuwentong nag-success, sumakses na siya agad ng walang dinadaanan ng mga challenges. So what sets them apart is that they didn't stop there. They don't stop at the moment they failed. Anong example nito? Parang 'pag nag-a-ask ka or ang naisip mo lang, "What if I try and get it wrong?" 'Di ba? Parang if yun na yung naisip mo, ang hirap na talagang mag-move, forward if naunahan ka na ng takot. So ito, example lang, but I don't know if kilala niyo sila dahil itong isa ngayon ko lang din siya nakilala. No, si Howard, yung Starbucks former CEO. He faced rejection after rejection when pitching the Starbucks cafe concept. So from selling ground beans or machines, gusto niya maging cafe siya. Kung ano yung nakikita natin ngayon na setup ng Starbucks. But he refined his vision until it became a global brand. No? Diba? Tingnan nyo naman yung Starbucks ngayon. Parang na siya talaga. Established global brand. And another example, si Oprah Winfrey. If you know her, she was fired early in her career and told she wasn't fit for TV. Bakit ganun? Hindi ko na lang sasabihin. But she turned that setback into fuel for building one of the most influential platforms in media. 'Di ba ngayon nga meron na siyang sariling show and popular din naman siya. So early in his leadership journey, no, si John Maxwell naman admits he was overly focused on climbing quickly. Gusto niya agad umangat. So, which sometimes caused him to neglect people in the process. But he reframed those mistakes in his book, Failing Forward, teaching that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's just part of achieving it. So his missteps became the foundation for equipping millions of leaders worldwide. And another one, si Simon Sinek. May business kasi siya before but the business venture failed, leaving him financially struggling and deeply discouraged. But instead of giving up, he asked himself, why do I do what I do? Ang daming, tatlo yung do. Why do I do what I do? That question birthed his movement around Start with Why, inspiring leaders to find purpose in their work. So baka naririnig nyo na din to, no? Isa sa mga nandito sa SCP, no? Start with Why. And then another barrier is the idea that I'm not the boss, so I can't lead. But leadership isn't about position, it's about influence. Some of the most powerful leaders aren't the ones with authority, but the ones who inspire trust, take initiative, and set an example others want to follow. And then there's lack of confidence. We doubt ourselves. We think someone else could do it better or that we are not ready. Example, parang I'm too junior, who will listen to me, no? Parang baka one of you guys noon pa naiisip to. Especially pagka may mga groupings or a collaboration with team members, no? Pagka yung associate, hindi siya talaga, parang given, hindi siya talaga agad magsasalita, no? But confidence doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. The more small steps you take, the stronger your confidence becomes. Madalas 'di ba parang minsan naririnig natin or even na encounter na natin or mismo sa atin na experience natin yung nasabi mo na after you did something, no, nasabi mo kaya ko pala yung gawin. Dahil kaya mo pa, pag gusto mo pa ulit gawin. And then, kinaya mo nga before, what more pa ngayon, di ba? Pag may small step ka na talaga or nasimulan ka na, andun talaga mag-start yung pag-level up din ng confidence mo. Para sa baby, no, while they were trying to learn to walk or yung parang yung, tama ba yun? Parang basta pag-aaral pa lang silang maglakad, no? Isang step pa lang yan talaga or two steps kasi takot sila eh. Wala pa silang confidence to do that. Pero pagka tumagal, start sa one steps, tas naging two steps, tas sunod, ikukulong, ikukulong mo, ayaw mo nang patakbuhin. So, joke lang yun. No? So, and we have others, no? Ito, baka mas gusto ninyo itong barriers na to, no? Yung ayokong magpabibo or bida-bida. Some of us hold back because we don't want to be seen as bida-bida or trying too hard. But here's the thing, stepping up doesn't mean showing off. It means serving others. And if your goal is to help, not to outshine, then that's the real leadership. Parang ano, did it hit the spot again? So ito may sample scenario lang, no. During an audit engagement, you notice a more efficient way to organize the working papers. But you stay quiet because you don't want the team to think you're just trying to outshine others. What will be the result? No, in the end, the team spends extra hours fixing issues that could have been avoided if you had shared your idea. So sana natapos sana kayo ng maaga, or hindi sana kayo nag-OT ng hanggang 2 AM kung shinare mo lang yung idea mo, or hindi mo inisip na baka sabihin nila bida-bida ka or nagpapabibo ka lang. Parang ano 'to, parang isang simple na ano, na example din. Kapag you see someone na gumagawa bago siya sa work, um, sa Excel 'no, ito madalas nating gamitin. So, parang nakikita mo siya nagma-manual siya, but you know the drill, you know the Excel shortcut, puwede mo sana siyang turuan ng formula. Pero hindi mo ginawa, you hesitate to tell your team about this. So in the end, anong result ulit? Tatagal lang ulit, no? And you will spend more hours doing the project. Next is, I don't think they need me here. Others think they don't really need me. But leadership is not about being the most needed person in the room. It's about recognizing that your contribution matters. Sometimes the smallest act of courage changes the whole direction of a team. Parang example, no, in a client, the manager asks for suggestion on how to streamline a process, and you have seen something similar in another engagement, but you don't speak because you assume they already know what to do. Later, a similar idea is raised by someone else and the client is impressed. So nagkaroon ng lost opportunity. Then you realize your perspective was valuable. Sana ikaw na lang yung nagsalita, no? Sana sinuggest mo na lang yung idea na yon. Then there's another mindset of waiting until no one else steps up. But leadership isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about being willing to go first, even if others could do it too. Because leaders don't wait, they initiate. Another scenario. A partner asks who can take the lead on drafting the first version of a financial report. You think about volunteering, but decide to wait until no one else does. And then someone else steps up and you miss a chance to gain visibility and experience. Again, lost opportunity to lead. So some might say, but I wasn't chosen. Remember, titles and positions don't make you a leader. Your actions do. You don't need to be appointed to make a difference. So another scenario for this. The team assigns someone else as engagement lead for a client project. You think, since they didn't choose me, I will just follow instructions. Later, when the lead gets overwhelmed, super busy na yung team, no? You notice areas where you could step in, but you hold back, waiting to be asked instead of offering support. Very wrong. Very wrong. Then there's also that thought. These aren't my kind of people, no. But leadership is about connecting across differences. The best leaders are the ones who can bring people together, even when they are not alike. Example, you are placed in a team with colleagues whose working styles are very different from yours. Instead of trying to adapt or build rapport, you keep your distance and only do your part. Uwi ka na agad pagka ginawa lang yung trabaho. And then this prevents you from influencing the team's culture and showing leadership in collaboration. Sayang. Nasa iyo sana yung power to lead, but you choose not to do it. And finally, we think, I'm not the best one for this. But leadership isn't about being the best. It's about being willing. Many times, the best leader in the moment is simply the person who said yes when it mattered most. No? At the most important time, who will say yes. Siya yung talagang makikitaan ng potential. Siya yung makikitaan ng leadership. So we've seen that there are many barriers that can hold us back from leading where we are. But here's the good news. No? None of us has to face those barriers alone. Leadership isn't a solo journey and everyday leaders need support. Siyempre. So one form of support comes from mentors, peers, and feedback. Having people who guide you, challenge you, and give honest feedback helps you grow faster than trying to figure it all out on your own. Mahirap talaga yan. Solo mo lang, tas ikaw lahat gagawa, no? So what we need to do is maging open tayo. Maging open tayo for mentoring, sa mga leaders or even sa colleague lang natin, no? We can talk with them. And of course, yung feedback, honest feedback, importante to. Another support is modeling from role models. Sometimes the best lessons aren't taught, but they are caught. By observing how good leaders handle challenges, communicate, and make decisions, we pick up habits and mindsets we can apply ourselves. Parang meron kang nilulook up na tao or a leader na gusto mong gayahin. And finally, reflection practices. Leadership is strengthened when we take time to pause and ask, what went well? What can I improve? How did I add value today? Because reflection helps us grow from experience instead of just moving past it. So while leadership begins with a decision we make personally, it is sustained and strengthened by the people and practices we surround ourselves with. So, siya yung magsasustain sa atin. So, piliin mo na lang kung sino. Now, let's look at what happens when we actually step up and lead where we are. Because the benefits aren't just for the company. They are for you, the future junior leaders, and for the people around you. So, again, no, example lang naman to ng benefits or advantages. No? Number one, when you choose to lead where you are, you create an immediate impact. The small choices you make today, whether it's taking initiative in your project, speaking up with an idea, or helping a teammate, those actions shape results right now. May impact siyang magagawa talaga sa anyone from your team, no? That small choices you make today will create an impact. Then you also live out our mission. Our firm's mission is bold. 1 million extraordinary and heroic Filipinos for a fraud-free Philippines. That's not just a slogan or a mission na kailangan lang natin ilagay. It's a call to action. Every time you lead with integrity and courage, you embody that mission. You are showing that leadership isn't something far off. It's the way we work every single day. And by going above excellence, taking risk, and making sacrifices now, you embody what it means to be an extraordinary and heroic. And we can start living that out in the roles we have today that will move us closer to our mission, fraud-free Philippines. And third, leadership creates a ripple effect. So why ripple, no? Pinili kong word, no? Pwede naman sanang chain reaction or domino effect. Wala, para for a change. Then, para ma-visualize mo ano yung ripple effect, it's the result or the movements created when you throw stone in the water. Nai-imagine nyo ba? Diba? When parang meron siyang mag-perform na ano ba? Pag maganda yung pagkatapon mo. No, parang yung circle, yung para siyang balikan nyo din yung kanina yung concentric circles, no? Parang ganun siya. From the center, tas magmamagnify siya hanggang lumaki yung movement dun sa water. I-try natin yan minsan, no? And then when you step up, others see it. And they feel empowered to do the same. Ayun nga, yung parang domino effect or chain reaction. So, that's one person's courage to lead can shift the energy of an entire team. Di ba? Parang everyone, parang natatakot sila. Pero if someone lang sana na nagi siyang courageous to lead, I think, no, parang mapapasunod niya talaga yung everyone from that team. And then, leading where you are encourages others to also step up. multiplying extraordinary and heroic Filipinos across our company, SCP, SJC Group, and also across the nation. And finally, for this slide lang, no? Finally, for this slide lang. By leading now, you build readiness for greater challenges. Hindi pa sana dyan, pero sige, mabilis na. By leading in the present, you grow resilience and courage. And the more you practice it, the stronger you become. When bigger responsibilities come your way, you won't just be ready. You will be already, you will already have the momentum, di ba? Parang ngayon pa lang at your level associate to senior. Di ba? And you are taking this journey seriously and hindi pa, slide sa leading where you are, benefits and advantages. Pero sige, stop mo na lang muna dyan. Thank you. So, no, parang at this level, being associate to senior um, and taking this journey, the future junior leadership, it's it's a big factor talaga din sa leadership journey ninyo dito sa SJC Group. And I hope no, everyone talaga magkita-kita tayo hanggang hanggang finish line. Kasi nga we need more leaders, 'di ba? We don't need additional pa na problem or critics. So we have talked about shifting from focusing on problems to acting on solutions and then to benefits and advantages. But how do we actually live that out every day? It starts with our mindsets and the practices we choose to build. So these are just some of the leadership mindsets na isa-set natin for tonight. So first is initiative over permission. So, too often, we wait for someone to tell us what to do. But real leaders see what needs to be done and step in without waiting to be asked. Spot problems and act instead of waiting for instructions. Ito ulit-ulit din. No? Don't wait, initiate. No? Leaders don't wait, they initiate. Second, ownership of problems. Problems are part of our work, especially in our firm. But leadership means treating those problems as your responsibility, not someone else headache. Ibigay natin yung problem with solution. Wag additional problem. No? Ownership of problems. Ito, nasa natin to nasa core values natin. No? Yung I do, Roger. Then, third is service before self. The heart of leadership isn't about being recognized, no? It's about serving the team, the client, and the mission. And fourth, the courage to speak and act. Siyempre, in an EH way, no? The extraordinary and heroic way. It takes courage to raise a concern. Di ba? Di ba, guys? Suggest a new idea or call out something that's not right. But courage is what sets apart those who lead from those who just follow. And then I just want to give emphasis on this, no. The action should be carried out the EH way, extraordinary and heroic way. Considering yung ating I do, Rogers. Hindi pwedeng no, pag sa courage to speak and act, hindi man pwede na matapang lang tayo, no. Dapat merong anong iko-complement mo dun sa pagiging matapang mo 'no. Hindi puwedeng magsasabi-sabi ka lang or makikipag-away ka lang. We don't do that 'no dito sa atin. And finally, you are there to help, not to take the title. Leadership isn't about labels or positions. Again and again, no? Leadership isn't about labels or position. It's about being the kind of person others can rely on. Someone who lifts the team instead of seeking the spotlight. These mindsets may look small on paper, but if you live them daily, they will completely transform how people experience working with you and how you grow as a leader. So leading where you are now is really about small, everyday practices that build influence and trust. First, meron ding mga mindsets and example lang of the practices. First is ask questions because curiosity shows humility and a willingness to learn. And it often surfaces ideas others might miss. So, minsan, we need to ask talaga muna. Pero parang minsan magtanong ka 'no, ta's naisip mo na din yung sagot, sa sarili mong question. But again 'no, don't be afraid to ask questions, whether it's to clarify, whether it's to learn or understand someone else's perspective. Ask questions 'no, because asking questions shows engagement and helps you make better decisions. Second, give credit and take responsibility. Celebrate others when things go well and own your part when challenges arise. So, ano yung mabibuild natin dito, no? It helps builds credibility. Third, step into challenges. Don't wait for the perfect situation or permission. Leaders lean in when things are tough, no? Kailangan nandyan ka kaagad pagka, hindi naman agad, hindi naman kailangan pag nandyan ka lang pag mahirap or pag may challenge, no? And finally, your actions should reflect the values we stand for. People notice when your actions align with your words. That's what makes leadership authentic, no matter your role or title. This one, no, is share ko lang, no. This one is my favorite, yung top choice ko itong sa practices, yung number 4. Since I really do believe na iba rin talaga if you are guided ng values and parang ang taas din ng level of confidence na tama yung ginagawa mo if you are being guided. And then, so now let's see how these practices from the previous slide no, show up in everyday actions. So leadership is not just a concept, it's something you demonstrate in the small, consistent ways every day. And here are some practical examples of leadership in action. First is owning mistakes. When something goes wrong, take responsibility instead of passing the blame. Owning mistakes shows integrity and builds trust with your team. Then we have offering solutions. Don't just put out problems. Think about what can be done. Suggest ideas or improvements. Kasi 'di ba parang kanina pa no, leaders are problem solvers, not just a problem spotters. And third, we have supporting teammates. Leadership means helping others succeed. Share knowledge, lend a hand, or encourage a teammate because your support strengthens the whole team. No? Kailangan merong someone na magpapalakas sa buong team and you are there to do that. Then we have living values visibly. Act in line with our EH values every day. When others see you embodying these values, it sets a standard and encourages them to do the same. Remember, leadership isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up consistently in small, meaningful ways that make a difference. So as we approach the final slides, let's focus on how you can put all of this into action and step into leadership today. Remember, leadership, it begins the moment you step forward. Every question you ask, every challenge you face, every teammate you support, and every value you live, these are all opportunities to lead. So take initiative, show up consistently, and lead right where you are. So, and finally, no, here's the message we want you to carry with you. The place for leadership is here, the time for leadership is now, and the person to lead is you. That's all. I believe, no, tapos na. Thank you.